welcome to Crazy About Games, a Digital Media Academy certified school's Flex Learning course. This course uses games as a vehicle for helping young students in grade 2 to 5 learn about crucial elements of computational, design, and lateral thinking. It also introduces students to game theory. Games are a key part of the human experience, from the simplest games we play on the playground in school to complex computer games. Games share common elements that make them ideal teaching tools. By analyzing and then designing games, students will build essential conceptual understanding that has parallels in activities, such as creating experiments in science, in understanding casual relationships in social studies, in writing code for computer programs in computer science, or in designing new products in art and design classes. Preparing for a Digital Media Academy certified schools course is easy. Let's go step by step. Step 1. To begin your preparations, go to the course overview and teacher guide in the teacher resource module. Step 2. Review the description and key outcomes for the class. In Crazy About Games, you'll see the students will be able to explain key characteristics of what makes a game, identify and understand key elements of game design, use computational thinking to solve problems, apply computational thinking to design games, and create and test their own games. On to Step 3 in your preparations. In the course overview, you can find the teacher guide and specific teaching resources. We recommend that you download and print the included teacher guide to assist in planning for each lesson of the course. You can also work from the PDF file, but a printed copy is easy to refer to and make notes on. As a third step, take a look at the lesson materials. These files are labeled by lesson, and you can download them or preview them here. The links will take you directly to the specific resources needed for individual course lessons. Step 4. Finally, you should review the equipment and materials you will need for the course. Crazy About Games calls for simple classroom materials like notebooks or sketchbooks, and writing and drawing materials, as well as computers or tablets with an internet connection. Crazy About Games uses games, a familiar part of everyday childhood, as a springboard for learning. Even simple games like tag involve things like rules, conditionals, and algorithms for success. This course helps you make the connection between play and computational thinking, while also building students' analytical skills. Similarly, creating games pushes students not only to think computationally, but also to employ design thinking to make a game that others will want to play. As with all Digital Media Academy Flex Learning courses, students will take part in a final project that combines their understanding of higher-level concepts with a hands-on creative learning endeavor. The game creation project can easily be tied into existing curricular content in language arts, social studies, science, or math. For example, students could create games using math facts and problem solving. Similarly, incorporating written instructions or basing a game around a story reinforces language arts and literacy. In the first module of Crazy About Games, students will contrast games with puzzles and toys. By exploring the differences between them, students will come to recognize important elements of game design. Module 2 is designed to encourage student creativity through lateral thinking. Young children are naturally imaginative, and this part of the course fosters original thinking in coming up with ideas for games. The third module in Crazy About Games connects game design to computational thinking. Just as coders must break down complex tasks into a logical sequence and develop rules to make a program run correctly, game designers must employ a similar mindset in order to develop a working game. Even the simplest games rely on this type of thinking. In the final module of Crazy About Games, students will combine the logic of computational thinking with creativity to design a game of their own. Design thinking forms a key part of the process, as students emphasize with potential users or players to create a game that others will play. Using feedback from players, students will refine and improve their games, an essential element of the design process. In the next videos, you'll find all the support you need to implement this Flex Learning course. We'll look at individual lesson activities to ensure that you are ready to provide the best learning experience possible.